What is up, everybody? This is Carthonassi Gaming, and today, because that's been the recent controversy. Oh boy, hold on here. Up down to feet. There, I should help. All right. Anyway, today, since it's been the recent controversy all over practically the entirety of the internet, I am going to be discussing Microsoft's recent purchase of Minecraft. Now, some of you may be saying, woohoo, go Microsoft! Thank you for finally purchasing Minecraft, so now we can have more updates on the Xbox. And some of you may be sighing and shaking your head in disgust, and frowning upon the day that you actually believed that there would be Minecraft for your PS4 and your PS3. Well, for those of you who are shaking your head, I don't think you have much to worry about just yet. So basically what's been happening, to give you guys some context as to what's really been going on, Microsoft and Mojang had been contemplating a business deal for about 1 or 2 weeks. Mojang had been, they had never expected Minecraft to get this big. For those of you who know a little bit about Notch, you know that he prefers just making small little games and just playing them that way. Like, you know, just making small little games, and he mostly finds fun in programming itself. And so he was really surprised when Minecraft got as big as it did. So you got to keep that in mind there. That's one of the reasons that Notch was so willing to hand over Minecraft, because he never expected it to get this big. And for any of you that have been playing Minecraft for any respectable amount of time, you'll know that Minecraft is very, very big. It has its own community that's likely larger than the community that's provided by much of Halo. I mean, just an idea, you know, you just got to think about all the servers, all the mods that have been made, all of these creations, adventure maps, all this time that people are pouring into this game. And this is one of the reasons why it's so intelligent for Microsoft to purchase Minecraft. Because Microsoft needs to draw in a younger demographic of gamers so that its company has a greater sense of longevity. Because when you think about it, many of the people that are playing on Microsoft's games like, you know, Call of Duty and things like that, you know, they're starting to get older, and they want to draw in a younger demographic of gamers. That way their games will continue to be played over the years. And then there's the obvious reason of why they bought Minecraft, because look at how big it is. Any of those gamers that are playing Minecraft on the Xbox, you know, they're going to be looking more at Microsoft for updates on and things like that too. And that's one thing that I'm also going to be bringing up in a little bit. But anyway, back to the whole console debacle situation. You know, everyone's worried that you know, they were talking about having an update for the PS4 or PS3 or whichever it was. Sorry, I don't keep track of Sony anymore, because, you know, their stuff's kind of started to tank after the PS2, in my opinion. But anyway, it's unlikely that Microsoft is going to willingly completely cut development on the other consoles. At least in my opinion, that would be one of the dumbest decisions that they could make. Because if you think about how big the audiences are that are running with Sony, and the ones that are running with Nintendo, if they ever decide to come out with one, you know, just saying, Minecraft 3DS would be really, really cool. But anyway, if you think about the fan base that each of those separate consoles has, and then you add in how much money they're going to be getting if they continue production on these different consoles, it would be a brilliant business decision to continue their production on these new consoles. Because think about how much they're charging for a single person to buy a license of Minecraft. And that is literally just them buying the license so that they can play on any server, and so they can officially say, I have bought Minecraft. If I'm correct, it's either $35 or $27. It's $35, I'm sorry. And imagine every person that owns a PS3 or PS4, whatever they happen to be releasing it for, each one of them purchases a copy of Minecraft. Every person is paying $35 just to play Minecraft on their PS3. It adds up really quickly. And that's why I think that it would be intelligent for both companies to sit down and have a discussion about the topic, because both of them could generate massive amounts of income through Minecraft. And the only way that they're going to do it is if they sit down and, they have a discussion about it. Because, both of them have a lot to gain and a lot to lose from either continuing production of Minecraft or grinding it to a halt. So, in my opinion, if I were Microsoft, I would just continue the production on those different consoles, just because of how much Microsoft and Sony and potentially Nintendo, I'm giving you a little nudge there, Microsoft, I'm just saying, you guys should see if you can get one released for the 3DS with Nintendo. But anyway, there's a lot to be gained from that market, and it would be silly of them to pass up that opportunity. Okay. So that's my opinion on that first little matter. Now, the second matter is one that's potentially not seen as much. And it's the whole idea behind... Oh, I'm that low already? Oh, dang. How low am I? 4. Oh! I'm down kind of low. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think 11, 12. Okay. Anyway. What was I thinking about? Oh. Another topic that may come up when you're discussing this is whether or not Microsoft is going to be making it exclusive, like in terms of PC. Because I actually heard somebody talking about how they had potentially heard that Microsoft was considering making it exclusive, or that's something that could be like, this big argument that'll likely be flaring up on the Minecraft forums and, various kinds of social media. I highly doubt that Microsoft is going to make Minecraft exclusive. And it's for the same reasons that that it'd be a poor business decision to make Minecraft exclusive console-wise to the Xbox. Like, for them to cut development in all of these in the other consoles. And in reality, it would practically be killing off Minecraft if they stopped updating it on the PC, because that's where the vast majority of gamers are playing it. So if they were to cut production on it, if 1.8 was the final update they had, okay? Think about it, right? Just sit down and think about everything that Minecraft has right now. You've got a really good fishing mechanic. You've got a whole lot of different biomes. You've got your roofed forests, your forests. You've got gravel mountains. You've got a whole lot of interesting stuff in here. You've got horses. They just added in the recent ocean monuments. One main update that, they really shouldn't cancel just because it's an update that everyone's practically begging for, is the name change update. But anyway, they've got a lot of stuff on Minecraft, so I think that just by how addictive it is, I think that Minecraft on its own would be able to coast by probably a few years before it had any significant decline. Because, as we're talking about this, everyone is, saying, oh no, Microsoft's bought Minecraft, they're going to ruin it, or they're, whatever their idea is, say what you're going to, Minecraft isn't going to go anywhere anytime soon. Like, it's not going to disappear. The only way that it would disappear is if Microsoft literally went through and did a large-scale effort to end Minecraft. The only way it would disappear in any sort of rapidity is if they made it happen. And I'm talking about Minecraft on the PC here. And that would be one of, if not the dumbest business decision that Microsoft could possibly make, because of the sheer amount of people that play PC Minecraft. Because to give you a sense of how big it is, go on the internet and type in Minecraft and look at how many articles are done, how many blogs are done, how many YouTube channels are done that feature Minecraft, how many modders there are, how many mods there are, how many spin-offs there are. Minecraft is a big game, and it would be mindless of Microsoft to try and to cut out the PC aspect of Minecraft. Because A, that's how it all began. You're cutting out the essence of Minecraft by doing that. And that's obviously going to be taking a huge cut into the profits that they could be making off of Minecraft. Second off, by cutting resources to the PC version of Minecraft, and I was using attack there just because that'd be what it would take to cause any significant damage to Minecraft Online. They would have to directly attack Minecraft. And by doing that, they're not only hurting the revenue they could be making off of the entire PC community, but they're also slandering their reputation as a respectable business. Because Minecraft is an amazing game, and anyone that disagrees with you is either crazy or they're lying to you. And by trying to cut down a game of this size, they're throwing their credibility out the window, and they're throwing all their intelligence out the window because of how much they could be making. They're killing their reputation among anyone that plays Minecraft. And that's going to cut back on their console sales, mobile sales, and any money that they would be drawing in. If they were to directly attack Minecraft in that fashion, they're not just hurting the online community. They're hurting their console campaign too. Alright. And one final comment that I have to make on this whole debacle is at the end of Mojang's post about the deal with Microsoft, they said that the 3 original creators of Minecraft, it was Notch and 2 of his friends, I don't remember their names right now, but it said that they were going to be leaving and quote-unquote doing something else. And the end of the post said, we don't know what they're going to doing, but it's probably going to be cool. And now, I want to say what I have to say about how some people are taking this turn of events. Because some people are taking it as, because of the deal, the creators of Minecraft are quitting the system. like they're quitting because they don't want to have anything to do with Microsoft or whatever their belief is. The truth behind all this is that Minecraft, the creators of Minecraft were going to be leaving soon anyway. If you had looked at any of Notch's posts, and that were anytime close to this deal happening, you would know that Minecraft got a lot bigger than he or anyone anticipated it getting. You know, it's kind of obvious why they didn't expect it to get very big. It's a novel concept and it's a very simple game. But on the same token, I think that they misjudged just how addictive a little sandbox game where you can build practically anything your mind lets you could get. I don't think they fully grasped how brilliant the idea was. And so the reason that those creators are leaving isn't because Minecraft's being transferred over to Microsoft. The reason that they're leaving is because Minecraft was getting too big for them to control. And it wasn't what they wanted. They don't want to be the CEO of this really big game and this really big company in Mojang. They didn't want that. All they really want, well, at least I know for a fact that all Notch really wants, he likes programming small, fun little games. And he actually made a comment on this, saying that if in his little programming ventures, he winds up making a game that starts to take off like that, he's probably going to scrap it so he doesn't have to go through all this controversy again. So for those of you who are saying that the guys are quitting because of the transfer, that's not the case. They're leaving because they didn't want to be a part of how big Minecraft was getting. It's not what they had wanted out of the program. So, yeah. That's my opinion on Minecraft transferring over to Microsoft. Well, those are the facts behind it. I don't know if I actually gave you my opinion, but if I didn't, my opinion is, if Microsoft is smart, they're going to continue development on, at the very least, PC and Xbox. I know that for a fact. Because if they try and kill either one of them, they're going to be cutting out a giant fan base that they had and cutting their revenue by a significant amount. So, I'm not too worried. I have faith in Microsoft that they're going to make the right decision. And if they don't, I think I'll be able to sustain myself on 1.8 for just a while longer, you know, long enough for a new game to come out or a new mod to come out or something like that. You know, find something to help fill all that time that Minecraft is filling. So that's that. Now, back to playing Minecraft instead of talking about it. So, while I haven't been in class or doing homework or whatnot, I was browsing the internet a little earlier today, and I happened to notice a new adventure map that's coming out. Well, that's actually out already for 1.8. It's called Diversity 2. And I'm wondering how many of you would be interested in seeing me try to complete this adventure map. For those of you who don't know about Diversity 2, it's a multi-genre adventure map. There are, you can call it 11, but in essence there are really 10 different parts to it. And as you complete each part, you're essentially building a monument. Like, you complete one part, you get an item, you put it in a chest, and it starts to build up a monument. There are, like I said, there are 10 different areas plus an introduction. And I looked at it and I got really curious. So I want to know how many of you would be interested in seeing me play Diversity. Because obviously this isn't a channel for me. I'm not just posting content so I can say, hey, I'm a YouTube gamer and I've got a meager fan base of 12 people at the moment. I'm doing this to help you guys fill up all the time that you guys spend on YouTube, because I've been there and I feel like it's almost my duty to give back to all these gamers that have been filling my hours up to this point. You know, if you guys get what I'm saying. That, and, you know, it's fun playing Minecraft and giving you guys something to potentially laugh about, potentially discuss, you know, being intellectual like that, because that's fun. Oh, jeez. I think there. Bam. Alright. So, for those of you who didn't tune into our last episode, what we did last time, obviously we started up a new world in the 1.8 version of Minecraft. You know, we generated a new seed for 2 reasons. One, celebrating my arrival to college. Well, quote-unquote arrival. I was 3 weeks in when I posted that, so celebrating me being in college, and there was the fact that I really wanted to find an ocean monument. So that's going to be the first goal of this new series. Oh, my pick broke. Why did my pick have to break? I'm sad. I'm so sad. Alright. But after that, I'd like to keep this world around a bit more, because it's not very often that I keep a world around. So, as always, I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you guys think I should do with this world after I have found and conquered the ocean monument. Because, like I've said, this is a channel for all of you guys. I want all of you guys to be watching some YouTube videos that you find entertaining and intellectual. So I want your guys' opinions before I make any decisions of my own. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Alright. So where we at? I wonder what that looks like smelted. I am so curious. Get in there. What? It said there were smooth versions of each. I've been lied to. I've been lied to. I'm so sad now. What else? I am curious about that too. What? Why? Why can't I make anything out of this andesite and all this cool stuff? Why can't I make anything out of it? I are sad. I has a sad face. No? Well then. I see how it is. Question then becomes, can I make tools? Well, that's a waste. That's a freaking waste. Whatever. No big deal. If you guys will casually note, I am still a half-hearted starving warrior. But I'm not dead yet. Alright. So now I guess I'll tell you guys a little bit more about what college life is like for me. I have classes Monday through Friday. Mondays are honestly my least favorite days in terms of like how my classes are scheduled, because in my case I'm gonna probably start waking up at 8. I go to class 9:30 to 11. And then, sorry, I'll give you the exact times: 9:35 to 10:55, then 11:05 to 11:55, and then 12:05 to 12:55. And so when I leave in the morning, I have to make sure that I have packed all of my gear for 3 back-to-back classes, because 10 minutes isn't enough time for me to walk from a class back to my dorm to get new supplies, and then back to my next class. I run out of time. Alright, so that's what that is. Mondays are my least favorite days because, I have... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. I gotta calm down. Just give me a second to calm down. No! I will come back for you. I will. I promise. Okay. Anyway. So yeah. Classes for 3 straight hours Monday. And then, I get back to my dorm. I start working on homework for that week and the week prior, because most of our teachers have it so that you have a good amount of time to get all your homework completed, because, we've got a lot of classes and we spend a lot less time in class, but we have to spend a lot more time studying out of class. Like, I remember in high school, I wasn't spending a whole lot of time, like, outside of class working on homework. Usually I'd probably have, like, an hour a day, like, 3 days a week, maybe 4. Now I'm spending an hour and a half every day working on homework so that I can, make sure I understand all the material and everything like that, because the teachers can only teach us so much in the 50 minutes that they have us. So that's what that's like. Tuesdays are a bit easier. My first class is at 9:30 again. Actually, so it's a little easier. Not a whole lot, but it's a little easier. I have my class from 9:35 to 10:55. And then after that, I have a lecture on my programming class from 2:05 to 2:55. And I'm, like I said last time, I am a dual major computer engineer and electrical engineer. So obviously I need to learn some programming, and that's going to help me out, because something I want to try and start doing in my spare time is writing up mods for Minecraft. Like, one of the ideas that one of my friends and I have come up with back in robotics like 2 years ago, we came up with an idea of a zombie apocalypse mod, where, like, it's obviously Minecraft style. You can punch trees and get tools and stuff like that. But what happens when you're hit by a zombie is that, depending on how you're hit, like, it's going to be a random chance of either a punch, a scratch, or a bite. Depending on how you're hit, there's going to be a different chance that you're going to be infected. Mother? Sick of making picks. Well, I have 10 iron ore, but anyway. Alright. Zombie apocalypse mod. So, like, there's a chance that you're going to get infected. Like, if you're bit, it's a 50-50 chance that you're infected. Scratch is 25, and a punch is like 2% if there's any. And if you're infected, you're given a cure for your specific strain of zombitis, or whatever we're going to call it. And you're being forced to gather up 9 random materials to make a cure for yourself. And you have 2 minutes to do so. And every material that you get that relates to it gives you another 10 seconds. And if you craft the cure and you drink it in time, you are cured of your zombitis and you aren't turned into a zombie. Now, obviously, if you don't cure yourself, you become one of the undead horde. Sad face for you. But yeah. So basically what happens when you're converted into a zombie, you lose your ability to mine up any materials. Because in essence, when you become a zombie, you're losing all of your fine motor skills. This is an invasion mod here. You can't just mine through blocks. You lose your abilities to craft anything, but you also gain the ability to use special weapons and special armor. And they can only be used by zombies, in case that wasn't clear. Zombies gain the ability to use claws as weapons to amplify the damage they do. And their damage starts off being higher than normal given their zombie-like strength and, yeah, their zombie-like strength and agility. I was gonna say, but zombies really aren't very agile. So they gain the ability to use claws. Their base damage, like without claws, is probably going to be 2 hearts. And if you gain claws, you know, there are going to be the 4 different, wood, stone, the 5 different tiers of zombie claws, and each is going to add a respective amount of damage onto your 2 hearts. So, like, if you're using diamond claws, it's probably going to deal 5 or 6 hearts of damage to an unarmored opponent. Yes, I can finally get to me diamonds. Yes. Oh. Hello there, Diorite, useless POS. I hate you! Anyway. And something I've actually thought about adding as a potential feature is, like, if you can somehow gather up the materials, you could, like, venomize your claws so that, like, they inflict them with slowness or, you know, poison damage or something like that, or hunger, whatever. You know, you could put poison on your claws. And how being a zombie works is every day that you go without feeding on something, whether it's an NPC, we may decide to include animals at some point, or humans, your max health goes down by, I think we agreed on 1, but it's something that we'll talk about later. But if you go too long without feeding, your max health will slowly whittle down and eventually you'll die. And then obviously, you know, you'll respawn. And honestly, to make it so that people don't exploit it so that their health goes back to full if they turn into a zombie, it's probably going to be like your health is like, I don't know. Like your max health starts out at half if you die from lack of feeding. You know, something like that. We'll figure it out. You know. So how it's going to work is, you know, obviously you're a zombie, you have to feed on flesh. And how it's going to work is if you manage to feed on 2 PCs worth of creatures, NPCs are worth half of a PC. So if you eat 2 NPCs in a day, you are going to, you know, prevent yourself from having the health loss. And if you feed on 2 PCs worth of creatures, you have the opportunity to return back to humanity. I don't know if we'll instate like a permanent penalty on that because, you know, you were a zombie and then you came back to life or whatever like that. Or, you know, we could have it be like you have to gather ingredients from people, which would then force you to kill more people to gain supplies so you can cure yourself. But if you choose not to return to humanity, you start to get benefits when you feed. Like if you feed on 6 corpses, 6 PCs worth of corpses, then, you know, you can choose between higher strength, higher speed, or toughness, which would increase your max health. You know, you keep feeding on creatures and, you know, you can keep improving these abilities more and more and more. So, you know, that's kind of the idea. It makes it so you could really choose your side. If you wanted to become a zombie, you know, you just gotta go get yourself attacked by a horde, and make sure that you die because of the infection not being cured and not from external damage. And so it would make for some pretty interesting multiplayer games, you know, players versus zombies, obviously. I'm thinking that's something that we would do to help, you know, show the difference between players and zombies would be to like have a layover skin that would happen like when you become zombified, like it would make you look all zombie-like, you know, be super cute and everything. You know, you kind of know what I'm getting at. That's one of the ideas that we've had for modding, and you know, that's one of the things that may or may not come about when, you know, I start to get better at programming by going to my programming class. So, I think I'm gonna probably call this the end of a session, because I'm running out of stuff to talk about. On the way back to the house, I have, you know, the obvious one. How did you get here? How did you get here? Fuck. No, go away. Please. I will get you. I will get you and rip your soul. I will eat your soul. I will eat your bloody soul. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now that the streak of panic's over, as in classic Republic Armada fashion, I ask that you guys leave a comment and tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me anything you think I could do to improve, because I obviously want you guys to have only the finest quality entertainment. And leave comments on what you guys think that I should do next. You know, if you have any mods that you'd like me to do showcases on, you know, any servers you'd like me to play on, any ideas like factions or survival games or anything like that, you know, just leave a comment and tell me, and I'll try and get to it as quickly as I can, because you guys are my #1 priority when it comes to content. I want you guys to be happy more than anything, alright? So now that we're back home, this has been Carthonacid Gaming, signing off.